What up, YouTube? How y'all doing? So if you just saw my last video I posted on Monday, you'll see I'm in a different environment. And you're going to ask yourself how we get here. So at the end of 2022, I made a video of how I wanted 2023 to be. When you guys are seeing this, it'll be February 9th of 2024. Now you may ask yourself, why didn't I do this sooner? This is part of the reason, as you can see. Different environment. So, I had goals set. Stream more, make more YouTube videos, make more content, and do more stuff. And it started out well. Even when I was sick for part of last year, videos went out. I had a podcast. I ended up doing 13 episodes. It would have been more if time was better favored. So about when everything started to stop being uploaded, it was more of we're trying to plan our next phase of life. So I was constantly trying to do videos. Once those podcasts the last 4 or 5 I did, that was really kind of the end of what I posted. And it's not like I lost passion. I didn't. I wanted to. It was, so let's see. So call it August, right? So August, I'm trying to think, where do we go in August? August, I went to Syracuse. September, I went to Pittsburgh. October, I went to Watertown. November, I went back to Syracuse. And December was the holidays. So it was just more of that kind of caught up. But you can also see, as I said, I mentioned this environment. Why am I in a different environment? Why am I not in the old environment? Well, as I said, we were supposed to go to Pittsburgh. And that kind of fell through. We went down there for a purpose. I had some of a job lined up. It was part-time, not full-time. We're also looking at a few places just because that's where we want to take our next step. Unfortunately, that did not happen, and we needed some more time, which, we thought we had. Unfortunately, things did not go right. I will be honest, and I don't care. We were thrown out. We had till the end of January to get out. So, as you all know, I moved from Long Island. I moved up to upstate New York, essentially where I went to college. Then my son was born, and then we moved back in with my girlfriend's father. I'm not going to get into their personal life, but things changed in the matter of less than a year. Changed for the worse, and that's why we got kicked out. So we were planning on probably moving one because winters are terrible up here. It's been a weird winter, but I'm not a weatherman, so I ain't gonna get into that. So we're gonna move come like April, May. I know for me it would have been bad, but hey, it would have been a focus onto the next year. Well, essentially we didn't have that option. It was find a place around here for a bit, or essentially go back to Long Island. And for quite some time we're going back to Long Island, and that's where we're gonna do our thing. But we did find a very nice home, still in the upstate New York area. So that's why we're in a different environment. Um, and, I posted on Instagram, the numbers. And, I wasn't too happy, but I was also thankful for what I was able to do versus what I expected. I was pretty close until everything kind of just took its toll. And it was more the fact of doing stuff with friends and family and trying to figure out our next chapter. And me and my girlfriend didn't, I don't think, we kind of shared the days off. We kind of didn't. So it was like the mix of we would work, she would be off, I'd be off, or I'd be off, she'd be off. It was a whole mess. So it was what it was. And what has happened has happened. But, so this past month, just about a month ago, we moved into this place. So, and I remember that the plans for 2023 is pinned to my top of my YouTube. So I see it every time I check my channel. I go on YouTube for anything and get there. So, I've watched it over and what I talked about, how I want to do more YouTubes, more merch, more Twitch. So, yeah. I definitely will get back to doing more YouTube. How much more, I will see. But as I said, this is now the second video I've posted of 2024. And my plan is to at least match the YouTube videos I posted last year from January 1st, not including the plans for 2023, from, essentially after the video. I know the food series kind of fell through, but doesn't mean we can't pick it back up. Podcast is still here. I have people always asking me. It's just a matter of fact of that last podcast I did, I had other podcast ideas, and it was like football, college football, sports betting. So like at the time and chunk, and time went, and there was no, I was like, well, we're already middle of the season. Now that I have time, and it makes no sense to do it now. So, but here we are. So as I said, I want to match what YouTube videos I did last year, this year. At least match them. I haven't posted this past month, so I'm a little behind because I had quite a few videos last year between end of the NFL season, playoffs, food series, Super Bowl stuff. So I'm already a little behind, but I will catch up. I'm just trying to think. So, but given the fact that as you're watching this, it's been over a year since I've even started my podcast. So, and as I said, I was supposed to have more. I actually did do one with a guest. When I went to go edit it, the audio was terrible. I couldn't hear what anything was being said. So, and it literally went back and forth between, oh, we'll do it, then something comes up, and it never got redone. So anyone that wants to be on the podcast, we will work something out, and we will make sure everything's technically sound so we get more podcasts out. We'll get more YouTube videos out. I'll have to go back and figure out what food series. But towards the end of the year, we did kind of keep the social interaction together as I ran a Thanksgiving and Christmas giveaway, which both worked out amazing. Thanksgiving one, it came down to the Monday night game. I had one guy that was 4-1 that needed the Bears, and another guy was 5-0 needed the Vikings. And ended up Bears winning, so they each 5-1. It came down to least amount of points combined, so they each gave their scores because no one was right. Christmas one, there was it was split. There was the first place and second place, and it almost ended up being like a three-way tie type of thing, where if I did one thing, it affected someone else, and if I didn't do it, it affected another person. So I ended up splitting the three ways, and satisfaction was all around. As you're watching this video, if you haven't already, I am still doing a giveaway. It ends tomorrow at 6:30. Like, can't enter after that. Super Bowl Super Square, $25. Enter. You're guessing the last two digits of the final score for the Super Bowl. Winner gets the pot. And I have other ones planned for at least the next few things. The March Madness bracket, so keep an eye out for that. And MLB Opening Day. Those are the next two giveaways. So the giveaways and the social interaction were there. Just doing everything else. I have some exclusive merchandise. My computer's beeping at me. That I am working on. If it's already come out, because we've passed my birthday, it's already come out. If it hasn't come out, it's on its way. But yeah, and I still got some unpacking to do. As I tweeted, this year, we wanted to go back to Long Island, but it worked out better that we were up here. It was more of a refresh. It was, we had a storage unit that we had to go through, so it was more of go through and figure out what we have, what we don't have, what we do need, what we don't need, kind of restart and reset, and just realize at this point, we're in this point of our lives now that we're on our own again, and we work 5 days a week. At the current time right now, we get one day off together, and the other day we get to do our own thing with our son, spend time with him, and that's kind of what matters. He's gonna get older, and he's gonna grow up, and he's gonna want to do more things, so we want to be there. And if people want to be there, we're not gonna be stretching our necks like giraffes and trying to get people to come and see him. It's like, that's on you. You want to see him, you'll come see him, or you'll make arrangements with us. If you don't want to see him, that's on you, and I'm not going to listen to excuses, essentially. How, we want to come over and see him, and then magically something happens. So yeah, 2024, keep up with the social interaction, keep doing the giveaways, trying to get Twitch, still trying to set up and how everything will work in here, because since now we don't share a room, everything's got its own room. We're down a screen, so I don't have a monitor or a TV. So, but I am more than capable of using the living room TV. So, just switching out plugs. So Twitch will get up and there, and I towards the end when Fortnite, that was also a thing. Fortnite went back to the LG map, and I was hardcore. But after that, I really didn't play Fortnite. So that's Twitches were here and there, and then picked back up, and now they've just gone shut down. So, yeah, Twitch, YouTube, social interaction, giveaways, merchandise. We're going to try to match everything. So, but I can't think of anything else, and doing this video makes it realize that it's been more than a year since I recorded the last video about this, and looking back how this year went and how it should have gone, totally two different things. Would have been nice to have moved to Pittsburgh and be in Pittsburgh and doing our own thing. Yeah. but it's, living on our own, it's nice, we're in control of the household. Even though technically, since our son lived in the other house, technically we're in charge because he's our son, and that's the most important thing. Some people didn't see it like that. So, but in the end, it is what it is. And what happened, happened. And I'm not sorry. I'm glad we're on our own. We could have taken care of ourselves before. We're going to take care of ourselves now. And never was going to be a factor either way. So, but looking forward to bigger and better things, as we all know, everything's trapezoid. Between all the socials, if you're looking, and me, I think everything's listed down below. So check all that out. Turn notifications so you never miss anything new. And let's enjoy 2024 for the next 11-ish months, 10 and a half, because we're, February short. But so, well, at least there's a few things planned, and you guys know what's coming. I just have to write it all up, and when time comes, it will be posted. And I try to get it all across all platforms so no one misses a chance. So, but other than that, hope you guys did enjoy. I'm excited for 2024, between the fact of going through everything and trying to figure out what to do with time. It will be a slow process. I'm hopeful to match the YouTube videos that I did last year to this year. They may not be as consistent, but they will be there. I will do the best I can to be consistent. Like if I do some food series, there may be a chance that you get 4 weeks of food series and then you get 4 weeks of no food series. It just all depends. I think I may do a few more food series of places around here. I'll try to get places. I know once it gets warmer, we do have plans to go around and try other food places. So live food places and uploading will be just as fun as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. And I guess we can do this again next year. Just we'll do it a little sooner. Hopefully things look better on the bright side. Because hopefully by 2025, we're packing everything back up and starting a next chapter, and maybe being a settled chapter, and realizing before you know it, someone's going to be in kindergarten. So, but yeah. So, turn notifications so you never miss a new video. Catch y'all.